Hey guys, it's Miss Lee. I haven't said much so far about this whole diversity um, in Hollywood, boycotting the Oscars, all the stuff that's going on because I feel like I needed some time to just kind of let it marinate before I really said what I really felt. So, Jada Pinkett Smith wants everybody to boycott the Oscars, and then Spike Lee jumped on board doing the same thing. And then Stacey Dash and her crazy light skin self. That's why I don't trust light skinned people. Never mind, I digress. She decided to say some foolishness about BET. So here is Miss Lee's take on the Oscars. I think it's your prerogative. If you want to boycott and stand, against, and being quiet and boycotting, not going to red carpets for whatever reason, be it because you feel like, Will Smith should have been nominated for an Oscar, if you felt like, Idris Elba should have been nominated for an Oscar, or whomever should have been nominated. And I think this is something that's been going on for years. Because I think Denzel should have been won an Oscar for his portrayal of Malcolm X. Just so many other people of color, Asians of color, Hispanics of color should have been won Oscars and been nominated for these awards. But I think that the world we live in, it's kind of like you're in the game of Hollywood, just like if you're in the game of policing and law enforcement, if you're in the game of banking. There's just the way of the world. It's an industry, it's a field, and things are just not always unfair. Now, there needs to be a change absolutely in entertainment as a whole, okay? That's why you do have people like me and others out there that's busting it out on the independent front. Until people as a whole of African American culture, of Asian American culture, of Hispanic American culture, Panamanian, whomever, until we start fighting for our own values to be displayed in a positive way in entertainment as a whole, be it movies, music, television, nothing's gonna change. We continuously support ratchet reality shows. We continuously support ratchet music that has no culture. We continuously support and laugh at the ignorant babies on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Snapchat doing ignorant, disrespectful things. It's very highly unlikely that people of color are going to be able to stand for something in Hollywood. We can't even stand for the basic hip hop lyrics and the R&B, supporting R&B artists and supporting dramas on TV, comedies on TV, movies. We don't even go. People don't even go to the movies anymore. Like, let's be real about the support within our culture. It's sad that this is 2016 and we still have this whole crab in a barrel situation. We still have the lack of education. We have people struggling trying to understand God now. You have all these people out there questioning Jesus and questioning this and the white man this and the black man this and the African man this and the Asian Egyptian gods of that and all this foolishness. But nobody is really standing together to really make a change in the entertainment world or their families or their communities. You have people that are worshiping and following things and don't even talk to their parents on a daily basis, or don't even take care of their children. And you have women who are with men who don't even display the proper values that should be displayed by a man in general. And that's in every culture, that's in every race. So for those in the industry who want to boycott the Oscars, go ahead, do you, okay? Because at the end of the day, when I watch the Oscars, I flip back and forth anyway, because half of the movies I never saw, I never heard of. It makes no difference to me. It's just not that important to me. Because when it comes on, it's something else that's more important on and I need to watch, like football or something. Like, I don't even, whatever. I digress. Let me get off my soapbox. But what I do want to say is everybody has their right to do whatever they want. Be it you like it, don't like it, move on, move forward. But if you're not doing anything in your own community to make a change, if you're not doing anything in your own household to be better as a human being, if you're not teaching your children how to pray, if you're so worried on these, white man created things and the white man is holding us down and we got to get this Oscar with this white man with a black name on the award to feel better about yourself, validate who you are. Your gift, your art, your craft, your joy in the creative things that God has blessed you to be, it's your gift. It's not for you, it's for other people. So who cares if you're not nominated for an Oscar? There's people out there that can sing their A double scribble off and they never won a Grammy. Kiki Wyatt, for example, that child could sing. Ain't never won a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people out there that sing for the love, the joy, the impact of other people. And if you have to sit here and be validated by an award, an accolade, the recognition, then what's the point of you doing what you're doing anyway? Who really cares? Hit your accomplishments of touching the people that care about what you do. And it's very interesting that Jada Pinkett is, she is a woman of color. I love Jada. I do. I'm not even going to front. I rock with her, okay? But it's interesting that that's her point of view, but Will hasn't said anything about whether or not he's going. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what's going on in the Smith household. Is he going to go to the Oscars or is he not? Because, yeah, they might have their own production company and everything, but are they really making movies with people of color, of all colors, that's going to really impact change across America? I ain't seen no movie. The only person that I really have seen doing a lot of wonderful things and bringing actors and actresses to the spotlight that we don't know are those new directors, like the director that did Creed. Bringing something new to the front. The Tyler Perry's, the gentleman who did, I can't think of his name, but he did Think Like a Man, Act Like a Think Like a Man, and he has a show on NBC. And there's so many other black people, Asian people, Spanish people out there that's doing wonderful things in Hollywood that's trying to make an impact. So if you're not doing anything and you have a production company, that ain't trying to help and get the writers out there to get the accolades or whatever you want to accomplish, I have no words, okay? What are you talking about? So I guess I'm saying all of this to say, focus on your craft for other people. Don't focus on your craft or your gift or your talent for an award, for recognition. Because if you're doing it for that, then you really got to ask God why you have the gift in the first place. I've been quiet about this because I just like to sit back and watch all of the media and the videos and the commentaries before Miss Lee does her thing, because that's just how I do. I just like to sit back and just marinate for a while. But it's just very interesting, and I just feel like let's really focus on changing entertainment as a whole. We have hip hop artists out there that don't have any positivity to go and help the community. We have R&B artists out there that is caring about the dollar and the tours that they selling out and not caring about the people next door. I remember a time where hip hop as a culture impact movements. It was a movement. You had East Coast, West Coast, the South, you had the Midwest, you had all these various artists speaking together in one voice for positivity. That doesn't happen. And until we really lace the television airways, from reality shows that's just getting a little out of hand to radio to movies and until we really streamline and sweep the nation with the power that all people of color have, things are going to be the same. Sorry to say. They're just going to be the same. People have to really wake up. You know, we supporting Nicki Minaj, we supporting, you know, Young Thug and Future and all these people that ain't doing nothing for nobody. They're not speaking godliness into nobody. They're not speaking change. They're not speaking gifts and blessings to nobody. They're not speaking nothing about for themselves. Why are we supporting music that ain't doing nothing for nobody else? When you sit back and listen to Donny Hathaway, Natalie Cole, The Temptations, the music was for other people. It was to invoke a positive emotion, to do better for yourself, your household, your family, telling a story. We don't have any of that. So we can't tell a story in our entertainment life. How the heck we gonna tell a story on the silver screen? It's not gonna happen. How is it gonna be respected if we're not doing anything about it? Just saying. Think about where we've come. Actors and actresses are doing these movies portraying slaves and portraying crackheads and portraying all these things just to get an Oscar. Getting blackballed for being a negative image. Monique, I'm just being real. And what is it getting them? Nothing. Nothing. They want an Oscar, but guess what? They're not working. They want an Oscar and they seen as a negative person. Halle Berry ain't had a banger movie since she did Monsters Ball. Let's be real about things. So you climbing up this ladder to get an Oscar for what? The movies ain't even all of that. The only person that's doing great things is Viola Davis. And I'm praying to God that she still continues to be successful. But she transitioned a little bit away from the silver screen to do TV because she know that the viewers and the instant gratification of her craft and her skill and being an actress weighs more because she can touch more people on a weekly basis on How to Get Away with Murder. And even the character that she plays is still a little cray. You know what I'm saying? So until we do better, brown people, beige people, people of color, of all colors, music, hip hop, movies, TV, it's going to be what it is. I miss the day when we didn't have reality TV. The only reality shows that I love watching was The Real World and Road Rules. I miss them days. Can we go back to them days where it was all people of color acting ignorant on TV, not just black people, not just people with fake hair, eyelashes, and butts on TV being ridiculous? Can we go back to some real life reality? Like let's bring TV to life. Let's bring what we patron some substance. Let's get some substance into our lives because at this point there's none in no way, form, or fashion. So I ask all of you to just support people in the independent realm that's doing positive things and doing greatness. You know, we're out here trying to bring great television, great movies, you know, on the independent realm, bringing great radio, bringing great music, bringing great writing, songwriting, screenplay writing, filmmaking, all of that. We trying to bring greatness to the TV, to your viewing pleasure, be it by audio or visual. Use your gift for others. Don't care about what people think. Okay, that's all I gotta say, guys. Be blessed, man. I just felt like I needed to take this little time to kind of do something special and just kind of voice my opinion because I ain't saying nothing as of yet, but it's time. Much love. Miss Lee is coming. You know what I'm saying? I miss talking to my peoples. The Miss Lee experience is coming. I promise you. To a radio station near you. All right. Much love. Kisses.